SmartPath is your career development conversation. Let's have a look at what it is, why it's important and how you go about it. SmartPath is a voluntary conversation about your career between you and your manager. So the focus is on you. It's about your passions, your career and your ambitions. Having these conversations throughout the year with your manager will help you get the support you need. The idea is to map out your career goals, highlighting where you want to be in the short, medium and longer term. Discuss with your manager where you are against your career roadmap and together plan what you need to do to realise your aspirations. The key to progress is to find your development sweet spot. This means finding areas to work on that play to your strengths and passions, as well as meeting a business priority. Once you've completed your SmartPath conversation, complete your Talent Hub profile. Talent Hub is our RELEX system that captures all SmartPath information. Here you can track your progress against your plans. It also means that HR teams across RELEX with relevant opportunities matching your aspirations can find you. The opportunities are endless. So why is SmartPath important? It's important that you have a career conversation with your manager because the support that people need in achieving their aspirations are going to differ from one individual to another. This is because careers don't tend to follow a predicted path. They are rarely linear. Instead, they are individual and multi-directional, with job moves up and down and across. Once your manager is aware of your aspirations, they can help support your plans by helping you to navigate the organisation to find development opportunities and career moves that are right for you. SmartPath has been rolled out to over 4,000 employees across the RELEX group. This has enabled a fantastic increase in our internal hire rate. So how do you go about it? Well, there are 3 key elements. Prepare, have the discussion, and follow up on progress. So firstly, request a SmartPath conversation with your manager. Schedule it for at least an hour so you've got plenty of time for discussion. When preparing for your SmartPath conversation, think about what you have achieved to date. Reflect on areas both inside and outside of your work. What are the things that inspire and motivate you? In particular, take time to understand your strengths and development areas. Ask for feedback from the colleagues you work with. What do you do well that you should continue? What do you need to improve on? And what do your colleagues value about your contribution? Use personal development tools to build self-awareness, such as 360-degree feedback, insights, discovery tool, or Myers-Briggs MBTI. Do you have strengths in areas that are underutilised at the moment? Think about the business priorities. Can you see any opportunities to use your strengths to support these? What aspirations do you have for the longer term? As well as reflecting on your aspirations for the longer term, think about where you are right now and how much capacity you have for stretch assignments and development opportunities. Think about your life outside of work and be realistic about the steps you need to take and the capacity you have to reach the career goals you have in mind. So, after all this reflection and planning, it's time to discuss your thoughts with your manager. When discussing with your manager, talk about how you have developed to date and where you are now. Discuss where you would like to head. Be open to input, feedback and recommendations. Build a consensus. It's a two-way conversation, so be prepared to share your thoughts. Assess yourself and share your reasoning using specific examples. Here's a format that you may find useful for your discussion. Key strengths. As far as possible, we need to play to our strengths. This ensures that we keep focused and motivated and deliver our best results. There may, however, be some areas that are getting in the way of what you want to achieve. Take into account the feedback you have received. Do you have any fatal flaws that are hindering your progress? If so, give these attention. Overall, by far the most effective way to develop your career is to leverage your strengths. Explore career possibilities and directions. Now you've identified your strengths, talk about your career aspirations and the areas you need to develop to achieve these. Ask yourself, would this make the most of your potential? And is it realistic? Be respectful of your manager. Consider all opinions. Whilst brainstorming career possibilities, remember that career moves can be diagonal, horizontal, they do not have to be vertical. And also remember that SmartPath conversations don't always need to be about job moves. It's equally important to ensure that your skills and knowledge stay up to date and relevant in changing times in order to be able to add value to the business. Gather feedback, insights and perspective. Your manager is likely to be one of the most accurate sources of feedback and information to support your career. Request honest feedback and their perspective on your career goals. Be open to their input. At this stage, you may want to take time out to reflect on the conversation and do further research before building a plan. Build a plan. Either in the same meeting or a separate planning meeting, agree actions for your career development that leverage your key strengths and close the gap on any areas that may be hindering you. This may include a range of activities, perhaps real work assignments, projects and secondments to build new knowledge or expertise. Use the Online Learning Centre, RELEC, to identify other resources that may also support your development. Who else do you need to involve? Work with your personal network to gain the support you need both inside and outside of the workplace. Follow up. Log into the People Hub and Talent Hub system to update your profile. Here are a few top tips to get you started. Remember, Talent Hub is your elevator pitch. View it as your personal marketing tool. Remember to clearly outline your key skills and the strengths you want to develop. Talent Hub is a professional business tool that we use to review the talent that we have across the business. Keep that in mind when filling in your profile. Remember to update your development plan. This will help you gain commitment and take action. Be sure to set up follow-up conversations with your manager as needed and keep your development plans up to date. So take the first step and request your SmartPath conversation. Be proactive, drive your career.